is somebody that has been on our screen forever. I remember Out of Bounds. I remember with so many iconic projects.
Diamond Ring.
So, I mean,
that was my hit of all time.
And now everybody's talking about
To Kill a Monkey.
And I just want to. My own first question to you is this: how have you been able, unlike most actresses, two things that you've been able to do? You've been able to break. You've been able to break generations. You know, your first movie was. I don't know your real first movie, but the first
1996.
Yeah, but the first
movie, it was All Blue. I followed out. But Out of Bounds came out before All Blue. But we shot All Blue before Out of Bounds.
With Uncle Tade.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the first one I saw you was Out of Bounds, and what you played in Out of Bounds was a young girl
struggling.
You understand? And then from there you've played different things, and every time you play different things, you always get to kill those things. How have you been able to do it and cross different generations?
I think honestly, first and foremost, I must be truthful. God, grace of God. Without God's grace, you can't achieve anything. As a Christian, I must acknowledge that. And also, I think also professionalism. The fact that I am very professional. I don't play with my work. I think for me, I hate the idea of mediocrity. I don't believe that anybody should be mediocre. Whatever it is that you're doing, if you're not the first 10, why are you doing it?
Yeah, a lot of actors now that are not the first 10.
Do you know what I mean? You have to, you can accept. My mom used to say, if you come in second, she said, the person that carry for does the person have two heads. So I think that was really ingrained in me. So I always think about the fact that no matter what I do, I must excel. I must. And going to UI, University of Ibadan, the first thing you're taught is that professionalism is key. The show must go on. You must be on time. You must study your character. You must listen to the director. So all those things, I just take them into, consideration when I'm working. So I think maybe that's it. Maybe that's the key.
Do you think of that too when you pick roles? Do you generally scrutinize the kind of roles that you take on?
Apart from when I first started, and it was about, just putting my face out there and doing anything and everything. I mean, obviously there are some films that I do regret. If you can call it regret, I learned from them. Let's put it that way. But anything to do with women, the girl child, anything to do with progress, anything to do with changing norms that are not working for us, I'm all for it.
Okay, I listened to Lillian Afegbai telling how she got a role in
To Kill a Monkey.
How did you get yours?
They sent me a script, I read it, and then I got a call from Remy, actually, and I was like, when I read it, the thing was, I liked Inspector Mo. I empathized with her. I said, if it's this lady, I'll do it. If it's not, I don't think I will do this project. No, that's honesty, because I liked that character. I understood her from just reading it. And then he called me and I said, okay, so which character? And he said, Inspector Mo. I said, okay, fine, we can talk. And that was it.
At a point where there are times that people play characters, actors play characters, and people then begin to sort of see the actor in that character.
Better not see me in any character. It'd be hard for you to do that with me, wouldn't it? Because we try to play different characters. It'd be really hard.
Okay.
So, tell me, have you had reasons to, apart from financial, to turn down scripts?
Oh, loads. Poorly written scripts. I can't stand those. And then just knowing that if you've worked with them before, you know that they're not professional, and you don't want them to paint you in the wrong, image. Yeah, loads of that.
Even if the money is very good.
Even if the money is very good, my sister, you say no. There's certain things we have to say no to.
Okay,
there has to be integrity. Integrity is key. Things have changed now. Gen Z, all the Gen Zs in the room, there's something called integrity. Everything is not money. That's what we were raised. We were told that money is not the end all and be all of life. Right? Money is important, it's key to a lot of things, but it doesn't make you. You make you. And your integrity, your name, you protect it forever. Those are the things that we were raised with. That was so important then. I'm Gen X, old woman.
Did you go and study theatre arts deliberately? Was that what you wanted to do? Or
Yeah, I fought for it. Yes, I studied theatre arts deliberately. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't just, I had a children's theatre for 3 years at home because, of course, my dad wanted me to study something else, and I understood what he was saying, but I was just so determined to do what I wanted. I knew that I wouldn't be happy doing anything else. My dad was saying, and he was right. At that point in time, actors didn't have a great reputation. They weren't making a lot of money. And he was saying, how will you take care of your family? How will you take care of your kids? How will you take care of, tomorrow? How will you be able to sustain yourself if you're doing this thing that nobody takes seriously? And I said to myself, but that's what I'm passionate about. And I know that there will be a way. I just felt like, I would somehow, it'll be fine. So the first year, I made it to University of Jos for theatre, for performing arts. And my father said, film school. My father said, never. So he said, you stay at home and do jam again. I said, okay. So he doesn't know this, but I'm sure he has heard me say it a few times now. So now he knows. The second one, I used it to do party. I bought dodo for everybody, my jam money. Oh. I bought dodo for my friends. We ate dodo that day. It was very sweet. Good dodo. It was on Adeni Jones. Oh, yes. We were doing jam lessons. I used my money to buy dodo. The jam money. It was sweet. When the result came out, when I said, where's the result? I said, I did not pass. The third one, I deliberately, I bought the jam form and I picked all the wrong answers. So my dad was ashamed because he had been boasting with my results when I finished secondary school. So people asked me, this is a brilliant child, you can't pass jam. So the man just went to Ibadan one day, got me the form, diploma, theatre arts, said, take, just go. And that was it.
Wow.
Now, let me ask you this. You started in 1996, and when you started in 1996...
I already started before 1996. I did something with Lola Fanikayode on television, Family Ties. It was before then. That was actually my first... But, excuse me, remember this children's show? What was it called? The one with 7-Up?
Tales by Moonlight.
No. The one with that auntie. It was 7-Up something. They used to give you... what's that children's show now? That they bring children, you come and answer questions and then you get gifts. That was my first television appearance.
Okay.
I used to be at LTV Kids Short or something like that.
Yeah.
With that auntie. I was always there. I used to collect prize every week. That's my first stint in television as a 9-year-old.
Okay. Now, let's look at when you started professionally. Lola Macaulay was a top professional.
Oh my God, she was. Auntie Lola.
But you were lucky to have worked with the best.
The best of the best.
Because you started with Lola Macaulay. You worked with Uncle Tadeo Gidon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who directed Out of Bounds.
Tadeo Gidon.
Tadeo Gidon directed Out of Bounds. Who really have forgotten? You understand?
Yep. Tadeo Gidon.
Now, you worked with those three initially.
Yes.
And I see the level of professionalism. I've tried to work with Uncle Tade. I've also, I never got to meet Lola Macaulay. You understand? Now, looking at those high level of ethics and the way the new generation of filmmakers, both actors and
directors and producers,
work. How do you undo it?
I focus on what I'm there to do because there's such a huge difference in the way I was trained, what we used to do, and what obtains now. There's some people who are still very professional, very, very great. I'm sure Tinamba, Ireti, Dora, Ireti. What's that?
No,
they're very, very professional. So when I'm working, Fanny Jacobs, old school, all the old school. But the thing is, I don't know, maybe the new ones don't have scores going. So usually when they're working with me, I've never had issues with any of them. They're usually in their best behavior.
Nobody has kept you. Your call time is 9 and
I will be
person working
I think they just know that they should not do it because I give lectures even when you're doing right. Do you understand? I'm that person that you just have to take me. I will advise you whether you want it or not. I'm that person that said I'll say, come, my darling, come. If you try this, it will be nicer. So I think people know that about me, and so they're on their best behavior.
Out of all the new Gen Z actors you've worked with, which one do you?
Not necessarily Gen Z, millennials too.
Do you understand? Which one can you say that? Oh, I love this talent.
I love many people. What do you mean? I have many children. Are you joking? Zara, Abimbola Ejo, that's one of my kids. Iyabo Ojo, one of my children. Toyo Emaku, one of my children. Oh God, I have loads of children. Dayo Amusa, one of my babies. Mopo Baje, Mopo Go, there's so many. There's a lot of talent, especially when you look at the millennials and our sets. The new school, I'm not a few that are quite outstanding, but there's talent in this industry. There is.
Okay, a lot of people complain that Nollywood has very bad
reputation.
No, not reputation. Entry point.
Say lie me.
Like the entry point is too
low. Anybody can
enter the industry.
Bad in that sense. Yes, now, but it's the same thing worldwide.
Wow.
It's the same thing worldwide. Models cross, musicians cross over, celebrities cross over, TikTok sensations cross over, whatever it's the same thing everywhere. It's about money. It's a money game at the end of the day. I know what we're doing is art, but it's also about money. They want to make their money back. So if you are popular and you have a lot of followers, the next thing you do is they put you in a film just to see how it will go. And if you can act, boom.
Why have you not tried producing?
I have, actually. I've produced. I just don't make a lot of news about it. So there was one on television, which was a Circle of Three. That was my production. And a few films have been on African Magic.
Are you planning to start a YouTube channel or something?
Very soon, but I want to. What I'm doing now is I'm building my library. I will start, but I want a library. Because I tend not to be in one place for too long. So I don't want a situation where I start something and then it's lagging. So I want to build a library for about 8 months and see what I can come up with and then start.
What do you say to, there's a lot of actors who still think that when a new, for example, a reality TV star is coming into a set and is getting paid a certain amount that is different from those who are considered professional actors. What do you say to that pay gap that some might say that is unfair?
Not to the top actors. I don't think they're paid more than the top actors. I think it's on par with what they pay top actors. Look, at the end of the day, right? It's your negotiating power. It's how you negotiate. It's you have your manager, your whoever, or you yourself. It's if you negotiate low. Okay, but
you were making a session that actors are not living their wages. That you're shocked that a lot of actors are not living their lifestyle.
Some people are rich. I don't know how they are rich. You're very rich. Like me, I'm not very rich. I'm just managing. I'm okay with it. No, I always look.
But I believe in this.
I'm passionate about what I do, so I'm okay.
I believe in Nollywood chain now.
But when I just go with one of them called Roger, so and then 2, 3, 4, and 5 is coming up. That's why we're doing YouTube. That's why we're doing other things. But honestly, let's be frank. Iroko buys films for how much? 5 million, 6 million? Come on now. Come on. And that was the highest buying power for a while before Netflix came in. So if you're using a 60 million or 70 million Naira Jeep, I don't know. I can't afford it. I want to, but I cannot do it. So, I don't even do glamorous because I'm a bush girl. But I get that glamorous is important. But a lot of people pretend also. We're in the pretending game. But I think it's dangerous because kids are watching this. And they're thinking, oh, if I just enter action, I'll become a millionaire. While I suffer well, you will chop well. You will pay your dues, you understand. There are people that are still being paid 50,000 for crying out loud. There are people that are being paid 20,000. Come on now, let's be realistic. So don't think it's rosy. It's a lie. It's not rosy. And a lot of those people have, like Yabo now. Yabo does other things. Yabo has an amala business. She has a boutique. She has, and I know she has property from when her father died. Do you understand? So obviously, Yabo is different. She has other things and I think she also talks about all the other things that she's doing apart from acting. So her money is not just from acting. And then she's a TikTok sensation. She cleaned out because we were all doing COVID. My darling Yabo Omogidi was doing TikTok and cleaned out. I think till tomorrow she's still the top TikToker. I agree with you
because I remember that somebody reached out to me that she wanted her to post something on her page.
I know how much it is, Abby.
The bill she gave was...
And people pay it.
And that's how she got on Real Housewives.
The person actually paid it.
Yeah, of course your
when the
page.
person sent, when she told me, I told her to send me a message because I didn't want to look as if I added money to the person. So I just forwarded
Straight.
the message to the person, and the person said she should send the account. I was shocked.
No, you paid. People paid well. Well. You see, there's also that. There are some people who are monetizing their pages. Unfortunately, me, I'm a dinosaur. I don't understand. If you shame me, Bimbola, I don't know how to do social media. When I'm in my house, I say they say we should be doing this thing. Omotola fought with me because of social media. That I'm not being serious. She gave me 2 hours lecture. That God will bless that child abundantly. She's amazing. She called me one day. She was just bent on and on for 2 hours. She gave me a lecture on how to use social media. I'm going to change. You run me. Because I'm in my house and I think, okay, I'm going to now start recording myself in my house. I'm antisocial. I'm an extro. I'm not extroverted. I'm introverted. But when I'm on set, I'm extroverted because I will play with everyone. But I have to go back home and recharge my batteries from all that work because there's a lot of work for me. I would go out there with a circle of people and stay within that circle. So it's as well as just staying in your house and in a circle. So I'm really introverted.
You know, the years in Nollywood, are there things that you have regretted? Maybe friendship.
I don't like to regret.
Career.
I don't like to regret stuff. I like to believe that I learned from them, and I've learned from quite a few things. Yes.
Can you share some of those
That
lessons?
women are the devil. Are you a shock me? You're a woman. He pay you. He shock you.
Yeah,
He shock you.
it's shocking me.
But why will he shock you? Who are your rivals? Why do women do unnecessary rivalry? What does it mean? I've never been anybody's, in my own heart, or anybody's rival. And I never will. May God never give me that kind of
Even Lillian said
mindset.
something similar when she was doing her video. She said when she wanted to do the audition video, she ran to an actress to say, "Oh, Kemi reached out to me. I want to do a video. Please, I'm coming back at 2." And then the person stopped picking her call.
Yeah. But also, some people overdo it. You don't call somebody whose job is acting and say, "Come and act for me for free." You don't do that. Except you're paying it back some way. You have to pay them what makes sense. Do you understand? Okay, like when I shot one of my film, I shot a film 4 years ago, which I've kept in my wardrobe. Yabo is in it. Yabo didn't collect a kobo. But not because I didn't offer the money or that I didn't have it to give her. She just refused. She said, "You're my mom. You have done so much for me. I won't take it." She didn't collect a dime. I was in shock. But we must always understand when we're asking for favors because we overdo it.
But I get women are
Rivals. No, getting together and pretending. Definitely. Women just see other women and instantly they're checking you out. They're looking at your shoes. They're looking at your hair. They're looking at your bag. They're sizing you. But lie to lie, if you carry Birkin and put in front of me, I cannot know the difference. I'm a bush girl. I can never know. But if you put Shakespeare in front of me and you put something I will quote Shakespeare for you. You put poetry in front of me, but like all those things, they're not important to me, right? So I'm not a lot of. That's what we judge ourselves by now. That's the society standard of how you have achieved something in your life.
Is your dad still alive?
Amen.
I'm just asking.
Alaji Akintola is very much alive. Have he do something to you?
No.
I apologize.
No. I'm just asking.
It's very much so.
Okay.
80 something and very much strong.
You're always talking about. You've been talking.
You know, my dad was a customs officer, right? So my dad was always posted here, there, and there, right? So but money was home throughout. And you know, when you're working for the children, you're saying it's money. Children don't see that. They just see who's in front of them. And my dad did try. Honestly, he did. But who was in front of us? Mommy. And when mom started having kids, she got married at 18. So you can imagine she was one of the children. But the disciplinary. My mom will beat you if you try nonsense, but she'll play with you. All of us were old spoons and mind to music. We sing, we jump, we dance together.
How many were you?
Oh, we're 6. We're 6. My mom had 6 children, 4 girls and 2 boys.
Okay. What's your idea of marriage?
Finding that person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. That person that completes you, that gets you, your person.
Okay. In one of, because I read a lot, I watch a lot. In one of your interviews, you said you refused to you've not gotten married because the person you wanted to get married to died or something like that.
That's not how I phrased it. Nigerians are changing it. I said my person died. Right? Not that I refused to get married, but he died. Oh, cool. Do you know how long it took me to find somebody that was my person.
Yeah, but when somebody dies, I'm sure that
I
a
guess-
lot of people will be in your DM.
I guess I'm peculiar, right? I'm very peculiar about what I want. And I don't know
You
how
want to
to...
tell me what you want.
Someone that will love me the way I want to be loved.
Tell me how you want.
I just said a God-fearing person that will love me the way I want to be loved.
You have not said anything.
I'm not so tall.
How do you want to be loved?
That's me describing it to you now. My friend will just pretend for me. Don't tell me.
But a lot of people believe that actresses find it difficult to get.
That's a big fat lie. It's so...
Or let me put it this way: that actresses find it difficult to keep marriage.
You hear me? Call a war. It should be statistics. Wow. It's every industry. Unfortunately, we're in a pond, in a little bowl, so everybody's staring at us. They're looking at what we're doing. That's why it seems like, it's happening to everyone. It's happening everywhere in Nigeria. How many people around you have divorced? How many have left their families? Men, waka, women, waka. Check it out. Go and look at statistics. It's everywhere. There's a new crop, and we started it. Gen X, our money. We started this way of women not accepting what their mothers accepted. Of saying, I will not stay with the man if I'm not happy. You know, and it's all trauma based also. It's trauma because you're there, you lived the experience with your parents, and you don't know the good times, you don't understand that, but you see the bad times, and you carry that trauma and you react based on that. Which is why I tell people, when you become an adult, you have to look back at your parents with adult eyes. It's so key, so you can see their failings and still love them.
Okay. We have totally run out of time.
Actually.
But 2 questions I'm going to ask you. The first one is this: what movies should people
the pipeline.
The pipeline should people look out for?
Oh wow. I don't know why these people take forever to release my films. So 2 years. Take them 2 years. I have one that we just shot. It's called Dear Jai, but it's going to festivals first. So I figure it'll be like 2 years before it comes out at the cinema. But if you've not seen To Kill a Monkey, please go and watch it. It's amazing. It's a conversation starter, so to speak. So I promise you'll watch it and you will see something. And people hated me. In some people hated
that's
me,
the point.
but it shows that Nigerians are all arm robbers.
My final question: what will you be telling? I'm sure that daily a lot of young girls approach you, DM you, saying that they want to
Mentorship.
act.
And I always want mentorship, but it's so difficult for me to mentor people now, So what I always tell them is that go for auditions, I tell you what to do, follow the right people, producers, directors. They always put up audition notices. If you're good, wallahi, you will get a role. Nobody will ask you to do anything weird. This industry is led by women. Majority of the power people are women.
Now,
For a while. After marketers, we took over.
yeah.
Women own the
I
power.
agree.
It's the truth. So you don't find people telling you, come and meet me in the hotel, come and... No! Go for men's audition. Go for the Kule's audition. Go for their school. Kule has a school. Go for that school. He always uses his people to act. So there's so many avenues for you to do that. Do something on social media. Do a little act. If it trends, people will notice. Somebody will call you. But if you have talent, someone will call you.
If you don't,
Well, my dear, you better tell yourself the truth and go and find something else to do with your life.
Thank you so much. It's been very interesting, and I wish we could go on and on. But this is radio, and radio has to do with time.
Yes.
I hope that some other time we'll have time to also talk about some other things. So if you've not seen To Kill a Monkey, you have to go out to see To Kill a Monkey. And like I told you, Akim Seeking Justice is opening in the cinema on Friday, and a lot of other movies up and there. Thank you so much for listening to us. We'll be back next week to speak to another Nollywood star. Till then, keep watching Nollywood.